Thank you very much for coming back. So this is the third part, the one where we're going to add the expenses and the return item. The operating expenses that your business uses to run. So yes, so basically maybe let me log out. You can even restart. Let me restart. Or you can close whatever you want. So I'm going to restart it. So you can restart if you're getting any issue. Most cases some issues, you just restart the application and then it restarts and then yeah, you can resolve that problem. Yeah, so basically right now, yeah, can deal with expenses and return item. In case the videos are not clear, you can always contact us or write to us. So we're always clear, all by telephone call. You can make a call and then yeah. Yeah, so this one has logged me out. So what basically I'm going to do is use my offline mode as much as possible, or I can just log in whatever I prefer. But remember, in the offline mode, you cannot but if you have the internet, then you don't need the offline mode. Sorry, offline mode here. I put there my code. Yeah, it has logged in. Or if you want, you can refuse to use the offline mode. So this is the employee login. So now, I changed my password. I'd forgotten. Okay. So we go now on the expenses. Basically, of course, this is where you'll see the everything, dashboard and everything. So here, you'll have to first start the date and end date for it to start working, so it can pull the results and everything if you want. So maybe I could give point and see. Maybe let me set September, and then this one is probably 27th, and then I filter. So you can see the data there. You can see the top selling products. Then but right now we don't have monthly expenses, so we're going to work on the expenses. The cost of sales is 150,000. The net profit, the gross profit. So you don't need to be calculating on the book all the time. So everything is here. But remember, in the offline mode, you cannot use the backup, our online backup, in case you have subscribed for the online subscription, where you can back up your data. So that one there is not available in offline mode. If you want to do that, then you'll have to go into what you have to connect like on the internet. So maybe I could log out and then you see what happens. So yeah. So this is the online mode where I use the normal login, the one that we have been using. But this one you have to be connected to the internet. This is yesretail at gmail.com. Yeah. So I'm going to log in actually. Yeah. So now this one you can perform now the cloud sync. So I'm going to go exact the expenses because that's what we're going to find out today. So the expenses, of course, the first thing you have to do is first of all get the category first. So our category is added automatically. So we have utility bills, we have office supplies, transport, accommodation, employee salaries. So you don't need to worry about this. But you can add also your custom category if you want. If you have like probably maybe school expenses, I don't know, something like that. So you can get anything and put there for your retail thing. So right now I'm not going to add. I already have what I need. So I'm going to go direct and add the expense. So yeah, the first one is your electricity bill. For the month of December, the amount probably use a lot of electricity, so 50,000, and then here the rate is 1. So if the amount is like 50,000, then you're saying like it's twice, you put that the rate as 2, all 3, whatever. And then the merchant is Umeme. Yeah, the start date, when did that expense, when did you start calculating it? That would be maybe let's say December 1st, and then probably 1st January. So then the category, that's a utility bill, and the status. So you can put there either it's pending, it has not yet been approved, reimbursed, someone has already paid you back, the business, all approved, whatever you want. So I could put pending, and then I add the expense. So the expense has been added successfully, as you can see it's there. And then I add another expense, which is rent for the month. Rent for the month of January, probably for the month of January. And then the amount, I could say, how much do I pay? Probably 550,000. Then the rate, I could put there 1. Only the 6 months, I could say that. Then say City Town Council, City Town Investment. It's the one in charge of the my estate, in charge of the building. And then the start date, I could put there, if it's the month of January, probably I could put December 31st, and then here I put probably 28th. So the category, of course, that's still utility accommodation. Yeah, that's what it goes. Then I go on utility bill, and then I say it has been approved. I add the expense. So as you can see there, so you can go ahead and edit the expense if you want. You can edit the expense. You can say probably it's the date was not right. So what I have to do is maybe say 4th, and then instead of pending, I could say so probably it has been submitted or reimbursed. So I could do that, and yeah. So that's the thing. So also for the expense, you can actually, you can also search it. Description, I could say Yaka, as you can see it's there. Yeah, I could say the amount is equal to 5,000, all is less than 1,000, it also disappears. Then status is also the same, so I could say status is equal to, so that's how you filter, is equal to approved only, as you can see. All I can say the handler. So if I want to date of submission, of course I'll filter according to the date of submission here. I'll filter according to the date of submission. Then this bulk import we shall cover in another video, not currently now. And then yeah, we can look at also the expense category. Yeah, first. So but the first filter. Yeah, so that's for the expenses. You can go ahead and upload your receipts, but this one they go direct to the server, so you can keep your receipts there, or you can delete if you want, or you can edit. So whatever you want, you can always do that. Yeah, thank you for that. So once you clear everything, once you clear search, it goes back to the same thing. Yeah, so thank you for that's for the expenses. So basically go to the returns. In case you're supposed to return the item. Yeah, so basically what the expenses, now we're going to the return item. Suppose the item is defective, the item is expired, suppose that item is all that, and both on the customer side and on the seller side. So in this case, we're going to add a new item, a new sell item. So we're going to start, I will return a sell. Of course, this is done by the customer. So let's say, yeah, probably it's a working customer who returned it back, or a current store that returned it back. And then you select who did that sell, probably it's Gerard who did it. So it's green tea. Yeah. So you can say he has returned like 5 pieces. Yeah, 5 pieces, and then you say the tea packets were tampered with, because you need to put there a reason. Tampered with. I would not take any coffee or any tea that's already tampered with. And then the return date, I could put there, yeah, it was returned on Sunday, and then yeah, add that return item there. Okay, so return the sale. Or I could actually, in case I purchase something from the supplier and it's defective, I could also take it back. So I return the purchase in that case. So yeah, then the person who handled it, yeah, maybe that, and then add the product. Maybe they're drinking chocolate. It was not the right product, the right kind of chocolate. That our customers like. Yeah. So these are some scenarios where people return item. Of course, in the pharmacy, you rarely return items. So yeah. So this is 25th, then add a new return. So we have a purchase item, and then we also have a contact. So yeah, so we can decide to view the item. Yeah, so you can edit the item. You change the supplier's name, but of course there's only one supplier, or you can even add more item here, and then you can update the details, or you can go ahead and delete. Yeah, so those are all scenarios. Also, you can go ahead and filter. So filter, I would say, first of all, I use the normal search where I say the return type. Suppose I want to see only return sale. So this is what happens. Return sale only. Or I can say return purchase only if that's what I want to see. Or I can say I want the biller to be Charlotte. Yeah. Yeah. So I can do that. All I can do even the grand total, all the contacts. Then I put the walk-in customers. So that's why it's better use like exact name, because now in that case I'm getting some challenge there for that part. Or you can even filter that, and then you can think of a date filter. So date filter, that would be on 25th. Let's say 24th Jan. Jan, and then 24th. See what happens. Yeah. So that's how you can filter. Thank you very much for that. Or you can even go and bulk import, but that will be in another video, not in this video here. Actually, thank you very much for the time and effort.